Hi guys! So I'm going to be making a 10 things you don't know about me video, and basically I'm just going to be telling you 10 things that you don't already know about me. And it's, so that you guys can know me a little bit better. So, let's get started. So, the number one thing is I was raised evangelical Christian. And basically it's what you'd expect. The definition online is like denoting from the scripture or something. I don't know. Eh. But yeah, I really stepped away from religion since then, and I don't have a label for what I believe in really, other than agnostic. But I'm not Christian. So yeah, that's number one on the list. Every cat me and my family have owned have been either adopted or a stray, but very few of them were actually adopted from a shelter. Like most of them were strays that just came to us, and we decided, yep, well, it looks like we have a cat now, and we've like owned a lot of cats in the past. So basically, it would just happen. They would usually like always come to our house. We didn't really know why, but yeah, usually it was just always us that got these stray cats that would always come to our house, and I guess we were just a magnet for them. So yeah, now number three, I am deathly afraid of the dark. I absolutely hate the dark. It just scares me so bad, and I have to sleep with my lamp on at night. And it's always been an off and on thing for me, like um before I had to sleep without my lamp on because I wasn't, it didn't like scare me so bad. But other, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My cat just scared the crap out of me. He just like, he, my door was cracked and he bumped it open and it made a creaking sound. Oh god. Okay. I'm okay. Okay. I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh gosh, I think you just witnessed me nearly having a heart attack. But yeah, anyway, I have to sleep with my lamp on because, yeah, I'm afraid of the dark and I'm afraid of the ghosties. And I believe in ghosts, so can't risk that. Okay, so number four, I'm really, really, really afraid of clowns. Like, really, always been ever since I was really, really little. Um, I used to have like when I was younger, I used to have like nightmares about like circus clowns, and it was awful. I absolutely hated circus clowns, and I still do. And it's just they just really freak me out. Like I can't even explain to you. It's just not. I hate them. I hate them so much. Like if a scary story has like a circus clown as like its main antagonist, I'm not going to want to listen to it. I just can't. It's not something that I like. Okay, so the first game that I ever got, like that was my own game, that didn't belong to anybody else. It was just mine. Was Mario Party for the Nintendo 64. And I still have it. Of course, I still have my Nintendo 64. We just haven't been able to plug it in for a while, and I really want to plug it in soon so that I can play some N64 games. And so, yeah, that was really, really cool. You know, it was Christmas Day. I was really little. I opened it up, and there was this wonderful Mario Party cartridge right there that I could not wait to start playing after we had opened up all the presents. So yeah, so number six, I was homeschooled basically my entire life. I say basically because for 1 year I went to high school. And I've said that actually multiple times on my blog, so I didn't think that I'd mentioned that I only went to high school for 1 year. I'd mentioned that, yeah, for 1 year I went to high school, but I've been homeschooled basically my entire life. Um, so yeah, ever since I was very, very little, my parents have homeschooled me and my younger sister. And so, honestly, I think that it's worked out well. But as of now, I'm not really like in school. There's been a lot going on. We haven't been able to get to anything, but overall, just I know that I need to get my GED, and so I can start studying for that, and I can do the test whenever. But yeah, it would probably be good to get it soon since I would like to get a good job. And I want to get a job so that I can have my own money and also maybe help out my parents. So yeah, that would be great. So the first amusement park I ever went to was Six Flags. Um, it was in Louisville, Kentucky. And so like that was the very first like real amusement park really I had ever stepped foot in. And so it was really really fun, but also like the food was really really overpriced, and we had to leave the amusement park with like the stamp on our hand so that we could actually go out and eat together. Um, but like that was like the first experience with like a roller coaster for me, and it was just so fun. I loved it. It was like one of my favorite things ever. But I really do hope to go to actually like Disney World at some point, because I just really really want to go to Disney World. I mean, I live in Florida. I should be able to go to Disney World. Okay. So I grew up in Somerset, Kentucky. Somerset was not a fun town whatsoever. I hated it even when I was young. Like I didn't like living there. It was so boring. Literally the only attraction there was this dirty, gross green lake that we had. And it connected, of course, to like the Cumberland Lake that basically snaked through the entire state of Kentucky. But this part of the lake was just gross. But it was the only reason people would ever come here. Like, I'm just like, why do any of you even come here in the first place to Somerset? It's not nice. You could go to like to somewhere else in Kentucky that's actually nice. And so yeah, but I live here in Florida now, and I'm not a huge fan of Florida either. But I guess it's better than Somerset, Kentucky. So, let's see. When I was little, I had a pet worm named Wormy for a day. One day, literally. I was very, very young, and I just thought that, like, me carrying the worm around my hand, it kept it alive. And so I was so certain that, like, it was still alive because I was showing it around I was showing it around the outside of my house because I thought that it like knew. I was talking to it like, this is our garage and this is our front door. And when I saw that he was no longer moving or doing anything in my hand, I looked down and I was like, Wormy? Like, it was one of the most awful things ever that I could just ever like just it was awful, really, for me though. It was really just for me, awful for me. So yeah. um I actually used to despise writing when I was younger. I used to hate it. I absolutely loathed writing of any sort. I would tell my mom over and over again, I am never becoming a writer. And now it is one of my hobbies. And I really love writing. Writing's really, really awesome. And I can like make my own little worlds and my own characters and everything. And I just love writing. But I did in fact used to hate it. I absolutely hated it. And so yeah, those are 10 things about me. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So bye.